not a bad start. Wicklash is amazing. Hornbreaks are very, very good. Remnant Host, probably not what I'm looking for. But it's okay. Queen's Implings generally aren't ideal. But we'll see. If we go Eternal Flame, then we don't need the primitive molds to bring back Little Fade. We can use them just to bring back Queen's Implings. And that's not too bad. We'll see if this changes our mind about anything. Blicker's Liquor is ridiculously good. Firelight and Eternal Flame. We're probably going to Remnant. Do we go Firelight? I suppose. I suppose Firelight is good. Eternal Flame has a stronger early game. We also don't have any burnout extension currently. Oh no, we do. What am I talking about? I think we're okay. Unit draft we take. Oh, these are terrible. These are the units you don't want to see. Oh, we're gonna take a bunch of damage, aren't we? Or we could just not do this trial. Dress. How much damage do we think we're gonna take? Yes, I do. I do, Hagrid. It's actually very important. I wish it was something that was explicitly said in the game. This is such a... Let's not take it. I think for this run it's less important which units we get and more important what was I saying? We got 3 out of 5. Hopefully we get there. Oh, actually we can get there now if I just play this Queen's Impling. Boo. Oh yeah, I should explain it, sorry. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. We can play it here. So the idea is banner units, we'll leave this here. Banner units get something called priority drop, and I will, oh, we had another unit die, because of course we did, I played it back. We can kill that, or we can kill this. I suppose we do that, and then we put this at the back. and it kills off this one. I'll just explain it for the next couple of fights, because I think when you see it, like, that's the easiest way to get the general idea of how things are going. This is burning out, that's burning out. Not ideal, to be honest. Hopefully we don't get a terrible hand. We get an okay hand. Oh, it's dying. It's dying to the Queen's Implings. We will take it. Entombed Explosive. We'll pick up Purifying Cleanse. And I think we skip here. Okay. So, units from banners and unit drafts have what's called priority draw attached to them. And what that means is when you go into a fight, you are guaranteed, if you have a priority draw unit in your deck, to draw at least one of them in your opening hand. I think there is an exception with like intrinsic and overstacking with intrinsic cards, but in general, that's what happened. And so if you have more banner units in your deck, then if you draw one of them turn 1, you are also guaranteed to draw one of the leftover ones turn 2. And if you have them left over, I think it's turn 3 as well, so on and so on until you've drawn them all at least once. You can, of course, draw more than one priority unit in a turn, like in your opening hand or whatever, but you're guaranteed at least one. So what this means is if you only have one of these banner units in your deck, you will always get that in your opening hand, because it's the only one you can be given and because you're guaranteed to get one. So we'll see that with this next fight. Quick is okay. I prefer multi-strike, but we can't roll for it. Lady of the Reformed, probably better than Paraffin Thug, to be honest. Just because it's got some oomph and then it like keeps our burnout up. I do like Paraffin Thug because of the gold. But we're gonna do this. Are we gonna put quick on it? No. I think we're gonna leave this. And then we're gonna see what we find here. Do we have another Merchant of Steel? We do, so we can, I think we're fine leaving it for a little bit. We're also gonna look for draft. We can spell chain Purifying Cleanse, I don't hate that. But we might not need it, so I think we skip. We're going to be a little bit cautious because Little Fade tends to be not like super weak, but early game is the weakest part of Little Fade Firelight's game. Once you start getting upgraded units, consistent reforms and stuff like that, Little Fade becomes ridiculously strong. But we want to make sure we get to that point, right? Mark of Invasion. Yeah, we'll take this. Okay, so you'll see. I'll click on this. We don't have to take this, actually. And we're guaranteed to get the one banner unit we have in our deck, which is Lady of the Reformed, in our opening hand. There we go. Should I play another Queen's Impling? I guess so, right? Oh, do we need to play one here? So this is another thing. If we've got the max number of units you can have on a floor is 7. And so if these go up here and these with haste also go up here, they can't all fit. So one gets popped up into this and we take damage. This of course means we have the issue we had before, where Queen's Impling goes into our reform pool, and now we're not guaranteed to get back Little Fade, and we do not get back Little Fade. Note that these all hit for 1 damage, and we don't really care about 1 damage at the moment. We care about the 5 damage, but that's about it. I could play this. Yeah, I should play it. There we go. We take 3. And now we get to reform Little Fade, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. What we can do is kill and reform again. Which is kind of just okay. Unfortunately, this is going to die when these come to the top. So our reform pool is going to get messed up again. Okay. But we're fine. Lady of the Reformed being able to keep everything else alive is quite nice. And yeah, killing it to not get him. Well, it was dying anyway. So I wouldn't have been hit by the Ember Drain. We'll pick up the Molded. Fortify is okay. I think Vent is probably the pick here. Get some backline damage in. At the moment, we don't have a lot of damage, so that seems great. I want to keep looking for units. We don't have the best ones at the moment. We've got some okay options, but I think it's good to keep looking for it. Iron Drop Cage. Well, we said no to all those hidden passages, and we said no to... Oh, I don't think we got offered Drip Ball. But we've still got... Tiresome Climb. We've still got Build a Card. And I think those make it more valuable than... And we can even potentially hit Siren Song. Paraffin Enforcer. Okay, we could take Paraffin Enforcer, I guess. -2. We can -2 a Wicklash and hope to get Spell Chain on it at some point. I'm not that excited about it. This is probably the best we can do. Our next temple isn't till... Wow, we've only got 2 more temples and they are ring 6 and 8. What that means is if we want to infuse, we should do it now. I should have checked this earlier. I think we're okay not infusing till ring 6. We might not be okay with unit upgrades. We're hoping something good is here. Dante? Oh, do we pick up Dante? Dante Paraffin Enforcer? It just straight up kills stuff. We can pick it up, but then we'd have to play ridiculously careful. I think it's okay. I think we can do it. We've got some backline damage that's going to benefit from the plus from the artifact. We have to pay for a bunch of removals. We need both of these units upgraded. And that's the tough thing, right? We want to carry with Dante, but we also need to upgrade both our units. So we need to upgrade them, and then we need to upgrade Dante. I kind of wish I had taken Quick now. I'm gonna put this here. And I'm wondering whether to kill this. I guess I don't have to, so I shouldn't. Oh, wait. We can do this again. This gets a lot of burnout onto Paraffin, which is nice. And our damage is getting quite high now. Queen's Impling, of course. We can leak the one. We can leak the one here. And I think it's fine. We get an extra stack. If we do this, we don't get any plus burnout. And we might have to deal with these. So I think the better option is to do that. Oh, here's haste. Better option here is probably to do this. And then we'll see. That is quite good for us. Saves us. How much? Saves us 4 damage. But then we take 3. It saves us 1 damage. It's probably worth it. Then we take these. I think it's better than... We should be fine. We'll do this. We take a bit more damage. Here's a reform. Oh, and it is Little Fade. I am happy. And this should be fine. Yeah. Very nice. Intent on Death. Remnant pack. Intent on Death. Intent on Death, that seems the pick. I think we skip here. And we go draw. definitely need these unit upgrades. Hopefully we don't need to spend the gold. Endless. This is not what we wanted. We like the health on Lady of the Reformed. And I think we roll. We're looking for quick or multi-strike. When's our next Merchant of Steel? Yeah, and it's opposite this. Yeah, we need to upgrade now. Give ourselves the highest chance of getting through these next two fights. Large stone. Because of course it's large stone. We can't put large stone on. Apex Imp. Apex Imp. This is not the time for you to be showing up. We'll have to say goodbye to that. I'm wondering whether I take this for removals, but it seems to defeat the purpose, which is to have things be easier for us. I think it would just make things harder. We're gonna remove... Ah! How important is this Merchant of Magic? Not that important, right? We can carry 145 into this, I think. We want permafrost or holdover maybe on reforms. I think we don't take this. It is so much stronger. These are so much stronger on the top floor though. If this kills that, we get plus 12, so that goes to 33. If I Wicklash... I think we're fine if I Wicklash, actually. So we'll do that. Yeah. This can go here. No reforms. It's probably just double Dante, then take the gold. Okay. We get 2 kills, but we don't get that kill. We might with the Remnant host. So that seems good. Get that out of the deck as well. Yeah, we do with the Remnant host, great. Get the little fade back. See, we just don't have enough hits at the moment. These two are getting very strong, but we're only killing 2 of these. Hornbreak helps. Hornbreak helps a lot. And at the moment, the Remnant host helps deal with a lot as well. So that's very good. It's burning out. Ah. Okay, we'll leave that. We should be fine, yeah. Our deck is very strong. It's just limited by the number of hits at the moment, and that won't matter once we get Dante. But it matters a lot in these fights. Engulfed in smoke is very good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy to pick this up. Wait, do we get Dante now? For some reason I miscounted. Oh, we get Dante now, but we don't get the infusion till... Yeah, that's what we don't get. Okay, so now I think we place Dante instead of Paraffin Enforcer, and we lose some of this damage scaling, but we still have this scaling, and we get this multi-strike. So, seems like a fair trade. Hold over. We can hold over Engulfed in Smoke. Or we can hold over a Reform. Or we can hold over a Whiplash. We've got plenty of things. I think Whiplash is one of the lower priorities because of how much attack Little Fade gives. And because we're already stacked with Reforms, it might just be Engulfed in Smoke. We'd be looking for Trample here. We'd be looking for probably Siren Song, since we've got Iron Drop Cage. Here we would be looking for probably Adaptive Mutation. Or Draw. Or both. No, we can't pick both. Quick would be okay. Ambra would be Trample though. We probably don't need Trample. Here's Adaptive. Here we go. I think we don't pick this up. We need to survive one more fight, and then we get to infuse. We just need to not be silly. Doesn't matter. We'll keep our gold, I guess. So we're missing removals here as well, but I think we have to upgrade Dante. I think that's the most important thing. So we keep gold as well for this Merchant of Steel. We're only on 10 pack charts. I think we're okay though. You can pick up 100 from just 2 temples. Not that we're going to do that. We take this gold because this Mark of Invasion is not that dangerous. It can be sometimes, but it's not this time. I'm tempted to kill it and reform it. This doesn't help us at all. Wait, we take 8 damage. If we put it behind, we take 6. So that's better. Oh, it's behind, so it doesn't burn out. It's worse. Turns out it's worse. We can't take this. We can whiplash this because it'll keep its burnout. Okay, time to draw a Hornbreak. Oh. There we go. We lose out on that, but I think we're fine for now. There's another sweeper here I don't think we need to worry about. What else will heal? There, I guess. $25 times 6 plus 40. Yeah, we're... intent on death. More damage. I think we're okay. We can now heal this. I think we do just enough damage. There's a chance we draw into our stealth. We can't adaptive yet, unfortunately. I hope we're good. It does a little bit of extra damage, I guess. What are we at? We're at 60 times 6, so we need 2 turns, basically. Yeah. Turns out Dante's really strong. Turns out Dante's really strong. Wicked Blaze seems okay. It's a little bit expensive. Tiresome Climb. Tiresome Climb is very good. I'm not sure if we want it. Because we've got Engulfed in Smoke. But it can kind of help us until we get to that point. There's a chance we get to Intrinsic it. And then we get to Days Seraph, or we get to Days Divinity. And we get those free 2 turns to draw into Engulfed in Smoke instead. None of these are really what I want. This is okay. And then we'll roll for Endless. I didn't want Endless. I kind of wanted Quick. That doesn't matter. We're gonna do this. We're gonna infuse the 2 into each other. Here's Intrinsic. If only you could Endless Little Fade. I mean, we got offered the Endless Book thing. We can get rid of a Queen's Impling. I'm happy to do that. Thank you, event. I think we can intrinsic this, and then we need to reduce the cost. So firstly, are we going to a Merchant of Magic? Yes, we're going to. Spell Chain. We can Spell Chain Intent on Death. I think that's not bad. It means we don't remove Consume It. But I'm looking to pick up Act Shards. You gotta go? Okay. See ya, Hagrid. Thanks for hanging out. This one is really tough. We are up against Scourge. fell. And yeah, so we get Lady of the Reformed this turn. Next turn we are guaranteed to get Dante because it is our only remaining banner unit. Although Dante, you know, doesn't come from a banner, it has priority. Yeah, this is kind of sad. No! Do we play it down, Queen's Impling? I don't think we do. Okay, we get this in now. Hopefully it makes one of these two free. Yeah, that one. There we go. Next turn we get double Scourge cards from here and one from Fel. And it makes us very sad. But we take it. We have a good amount of fire health. We don't need to engulfed in smoke though, so we don't. This time we get 3, but if we get a reform, we do the reform. Hopefully this makes one of them free. It does not. It makes the Intent on Death free. Is it worth doing? It feels unnecessary. We'll do it anyway. It goes up to 11 and then 11 gets killed by this, so that's good. Next turn we get 4 again. Sorry, 4 Ember worth of Scourge cards. And we take it. This is probably the biggest benefit of playing safe early, is that you get to just take these to the face and still be okay. Because look at this 120 times 6. We are fine as far as winning the fight goes. And we can comfortably get rid of that one. Let's see. Yeah. Very cool. And thank you Mantis033 for the follow. I really do appreciate it. Here we go. I don't think it matters what we do here. Oh, we didn't get to play our Queen's Impling out. It is still hanging around. I don't think it matters. But ideally would like to get that out at some point. There we go. Pretty good fight. Yeah, look at that. Look at Dante. Dante is just doing ridiculous amounts of damage. Another Intent of Death. Don't mind if I do. This is sort of interesting. We can take extra Ember here, or we can take extra draw. Oh, let's just take draw, I guess. We are having some issues when we draw Dante's Candle, but then also want to do other stuff like Reform and Engulfed in Smoke. But I feel like draw is still... Wait, it might just be Ember. Yeah, maybe it is Ember. I don't know. I feel like we haven't gotten a lot of upgrades from like the Merchants of Magic and stuff. Hey George, how are you feeling? Are you prepared? So for people who don't know, George Ice is a streamer, and today he is doing a 24-hour stream, which will begin in about half an hour. So yeah, he's in for a long day. We will probably raid him, almost certainly raid him after the stream. And yeah, good friend of the stream. Violate 3 makes a ton of sense. Okay, cool. We can reform one of these. We can hold over one of these. Maybe. Oh, nice. You'll be starting with the monster train. Cool. I think we hold over a reform. This one because we can make it 0 cost easily. Although we don't necessarily need. We took Ember, right? So this is a bit odd. So I want to reduce the cost of this, but then I set myself up to reduce the cost of Intent on Death and reduce the cost of Tarsome Climb. This makes the most sense. I think that's a higher priority. Remove Consume. Ah, we want that as well. And we've got this issue where it's dupe versus Merchant of Magic. It could just be Merchant of Magic. The removals are also very good though, so it's a difficult decision. We'll see. We could get the cost reduction we're looking for at the last temple, so we could get everything we want just by going to the Merchant of Steel and the dupe. But this is like a complex hand. Actually, we might be fine because of Flicker's Liquor, actually. Like that, maybe we are. We can push that up. Is there any way to get this? I don't think there is. The thing is, I don't think we necessarily need to kill Little Fate anymore. Because our scaling is pretty insane. Look at this already. 6 times 85. I get the feeling we'll be fine. That's all. Look at this. It's kind of disgusting. We can get rid of that Queen's Impling finally. Reform. Little fade. Yeah, this is kind of gross. But it's little fade, right? This is... We can do that. It doesn't matter because we've got engulfed in smoke. But it's kind of fun. Okay. And this should be it. Yeah. Against Divinity, Dante will always have something to attack, so the Paraffin Enforcer effect gets triggered every turn. Guaranteed. So out damage should just be insane. The question is, do we go here and do we dupe some climb? I think we do. I also think we're at the point where very little matters because our core is so solid. That everything's just working quite well. Okay, we have to figure out how to get to 70. I think that's the main, how to get to 100 from 70. Yeah, we just take each of these and then we dupe the Tarsum climb, I think. That's 5. We could infuse instead. These don't need to be upgraded. Yeah. We'll do this, and then this is basically a removal. It gets us to 100. And yeah, now we just have to spend gold. Extra health is fine. Sketches? No, if we'd gone capacity, we could go sketches. Pull out Lady of the Reformed and Dante turn 1, and then just stick Little Fade there. We can buy removals. What do we remove? Nothing. We've got a pretty streamlined deck. Adaptive's the closest thing. We're just going to take this and then we're going to go. Yeah, 100. Right. Spending gold doesn't matter. The hope here is that we can reduce the cost of some of these early tiresome climbs and get like days 8. So we'll see. Yeah, we can play everything, right? Oh no, I didn't. Ah, okay, never mind. Yeah, that did not do. Did not go how I wanted it to. But it's fine. Turns out if you play the X cost card, you run out of Ember. So that happened. Engulfed in smoke first. Bring back Little Fade. See what it does. Already doing 600 damage. Yeah, look at this. Very silly things. Whoops. Actually just does not matter. Because I think, yeah, Dante gets very close to just soloing everything. In which case all we have to do is extend Dante so it doesn't burn out and engulfed in smoke so it doesn't get hit. We're going to have to worry about spikes. Spikes is a big one with Dante. We've got like a decent base health, but I've seen it catch people out quite a bit. Yeah, just Dante ramming itself into a lot of spikes. Turns out, makes things difficult. Okay. We can do this reform and then like Liquor makes that playable anyway. But I think we've seen enough. We've seen enough. Let's get this over with. Good fight. Good, clean fight. I'm not sure what else there is to say about Dante. Dante with on-strike effects. Namely this one, Paraffin Enforcer is very good. Alpha Fiend, not too bad either. I think there are some other ones that are very good. Can't think of. Okay, so I think we are guaranteed to be able to play everything again. This time I will actually do it though. Okay. There we go, and it should be fine from here. I could have done that in a better order maybe. No, that seems fine. We are incanting these and we do not care. Getting rid of the spikes. Although I think it doesn't matter anymore. With a decent start, we're scaling up the health of Dante quite a bit. We could even do this now. Okay. Stealth. And then intent on deaths. I guess. We'll get it out of the deck. I feel like I picked it up and then never used it. So that's my bad. But yeah, we're close to 200. And I just played these in the wrong order. Don't do that. It can be important if we didn't specifically have like... Maybe not specifically, if we didn't have Dante. It's the type of thing that might matter. But because we do have Dante, it is the type of thing that doesn't matter. This hurts, but we are not hitting it that much. We just keep little fade in now. So close. We win if we vent, I think. There we go. GG! Oh. Feels good. Feels good. We get the win streak for this part to 20. We're at 80 overall. More just very solid runs today.